here with Andrea, and I'm so excited because she is someone who has hired one of our virtual assistants, and she is a very happy client, and she wanted to give you some tips on how to work with somebody like her because she's a travel influencer and a travel brand, and I know lots of people are interested in that. And she also wanted to be able to give tips for what people like her are looking for. So the first thing, I gave a little bit of a snippet of what you're, but tell us more about your business.
So basically, I found a way to talk to cameras for a living. So I do that in all sorts of different ways. I love vlogging, video blogging. So I do lots of vlogs. I document my travels. I'm a full-time traveler, so I do a lot of that. But I like to tell people how I'm able to work remotely or work while traveling. So most of my content is about that. And then all of my other little parts of my business are also related to blogging. So I have a book, I do consulting, strategy sessions for companies and brands, especially travel brands. And of course, I do a lot of blogs and video content for brands for them to use in their own platforms.
Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh, sounds like a lot of content.
Content.
Yes, which I like to hear because this is what I tell my virtual assistants is like, you will never be out of a job if you know how to help somebody with content. So what are the top, 6 things that you identified that you need some regular virtual assistant help with?
So one of the things that is a priority for me is to continue to be creative and to continue to have time to do what I love. I love shooting, I love editing, and anything else around my business that is not that is taking time from me to do what I want. So those are the things that I want and I need help with. Mm-hmm. So researching potential clients, pitching clients, that is a big one that it's a time investment that's very big, and I personally don't love that research portion, but that's why you have a VA for. So emails, following up with the potential clients, those are big ones. Travel planning and booking trips, I need help with that occasionally. I've been doing that myself, but now that is something that I want to start delegating because it does take a lot of time, especially if you're moving a lot, like me. Another thing,
it's so funny. People think that full-time travel is like so glamorous, but after you've been doing it a while, I don't want to plan any more trips either. I'm hiring it out. I'm like, I couldn't be bothered. It's so much work. Just find me things to do that are fun and book my accommodation. So yeah, people hire out travel planning for real.
Yeah, that is a thing that you actually need help with. And then also Pinterest. I know I love Instagram. I love making videos. So I love all of that, but there's so many social media platforms right now. I don't have time to make my own graphics for Pinterest and schedule them out. I don't even know about all those new platforms that are out there that automatically schedule content for you for Pinterest. So I need a VA that knows how to do that to promote the things that I make and that I post. So making graphics, and a big one for me is I need someone to help me repurpose content. Literally a caption that I make can be repurposed into text for video, or a vlog that I make can be repurposed into a written blog. Things like that, which I don't have the time to do. The content is already there, so I need someone to take that and be creative and think of all the other ways in which I can use that same piece of content for different platforms and in different types of content, right?
Mm-hmm. So what are the kinds of things, based on those things that you're outsourcing, what are the things that you look for in a virtual assistant, both skills and maybe personality?
So I need someone that is going to be creative and that is going to come with me with ideas. Mm-hmm. Of course, I have a lot of ideas, but you can always have more ideas, and you can always have someone that is looking at your business from the outside and can take initiative and tell you what you might need. So that is always awesome. Someone that is not afraid to be like, I know you usually do this like this, but I have this method. How about we try it? And I'm like, oh my gosh, yes, that is going to save me so much time, or that is much more efficient. So that is awesome. And then more regular skills like sort of graphic design, having a good eye for design and making things pretty for social media. Of course, having knowledge of social media is super important. So yeah, those are some of the skills. Someone who is also into what I do, which is traveling, and someone who is probably working remotely is going to help in my case too, because I make so much content about that becomes really helpful.
Mm-hmm. Yes, content.
Yeah. If someone took a shot every time we say content during this video, I'd feel bad for them.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so then how did you find your virtual assistant?
Yeah, so actually I posted on my Instagram stories that I needed help with one little particular thing. And then a girl that was your student, she came up to me and she was like, I can help you with that. And by the way, I can also help you out with all of this. Her pitch was so good that I was like, oh, how didn't I think of that? Like, yes, I do need help with all the 100 services, not 100, but all the services that you listed on here. Yeah, all the services that you listed on here. Plus, her resume was super strong. Her like she had this little package PDF with services and pricing and all of that. And I was like, this makes so much sense. This is gonna save me so much time. So yes, her pitch was so strong that I was like, I didn't think I was going to hire a virtual assistant right now, but yes, I need you in my life.
Yeah, because sometimes we don't realize what we need help with and that we don't realize what somebody else could do. And so it's like they have to present it in a way, oh, yeah, of course. And I think that a lot of times the girls are a little bit shy about pitching or about talking to somebody. They think, oh, well, then maybe they already have a VA. And I'm like, 99% they don't, I promise.
Yeah, that is.
Oh, they don't need help or whatever the thing is. It's like, yes, we need help. We're so stressed and have so much going on. We don't even have time to put a job description together to post something, or we don't even know what to put on there. So it saves a lot of time to have them just put together a quality pitch. And all the stuff you said I love because it's a lot of the templates that we give the girls because we know they work. So nice. Yeah. Resonated.
Yeah.
So
and I wanted to add something because I thought it was really cool that she was super familiar with my brand. Mm-hmm. She knew exactly what I offer, what I do, how I do it, my style, and all of that. So the fact that she really knew the client that she was pitching to was also to be very like, okay, you already know what everything is about around here. You've been following me for a while. So yes, it's going to save me so much time in training because if it was something that doesn't know what I'm doing, then I have to be like, look, this is what I do. But no, she knew everything. So yeah, research your clients before you pitch them, please.
Yeah, right. That's really good advice. Yeah. So would you recommend a 90-day VA graduate to other business owners?
Absolutely. So I've been working with mine for like under a month, but she has already helped me out with so much. And the fact that she has a list of services and skills that she brings up to me, and she is super confident to know that I might need help with them, has made me realize that I need more help than I thought. So this is usually one of the problems that a lot of small business owners and, small content, like content creators or influencers have. We don't know exactly where we need help. And then we are afraid to delegate because we sometimes want to do everything ourselves. Yes. So I think it's definitely really helpful because it's going to save you so much time. And when you save time, you have more time to do things that are going to grow your business. And you can do that in partnership with a VA.
Yes, absolutely. And then would you recommend to women that want to work in the travel industry, but they don't necessarily want to be a blogger themselves, or you and I both know that's like a 3 to 5 year adventure before you're going to see money from that. Would you recommend to them that this, like being a travel industry virtual assistant, to be a good route to go on, and why?
Yeah, well, a lot of people think that the only way to travel and work remotely is to be an influencer or a travel blogger. But there are so many things going on behind the scenes that you can work with people. Like, you don't have to be the face of the brand. You don't have to make the vlogs yourself, but you can work with people who are doing the things that you want to do in the industry that you want to do it. And then you're going to get opportunities in your field. For example, I have been working with the same photographer for like 2 years now, and she would specialize in a certain type of photography, but then she was like, I want to travel more. And now every time I have a project that includes a photographer, I hire her. So it's the same thing with a virtual assistant. As soon as I get a project in which I'm going to need help on site and I have the budget for it, of course my VA is going to come with me and travel with me, because you all build those relationships. And, once you work together so well and that they know your brand, and after you've been doing that online for a while, of course, in the case that you have any opportunities, you're going to bring them along for travel opportunities too. So yeah, pitching the people that are doing things that you want to do is the way to get your foot in the door and get closer to doing the things that you love.
Yes, exactly. Absolutely. And I think that just let people can know that that's not the only way to get to travel is huge, because you can make money online still working with brands that you love and are passionate about, and travel the world and live your dreams and do the things you want to do. So the world is much bigger than we think it is.
Absolutely.
Awesome. Well, thank you so very much for this. It was very, very helpful. And then, where can people find more about you?
So yeah, I have a platform called It's a Travel O.D, because I overdose in travel. And I'm on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, everywhere as It's a Travel O.D. So yeah, if you want my tips on working remotely and doing all that fun stuff, then you can find me on any of those platforms.